here. So we're back, but we got these live videos now, unedited, uncut,
unfiltered, baby.
So let's start with we got the Toronto versus Florida game right now, round 2 of the playoffs right now. What do you think about Florida? Let's go with Toronto making out of the first round finally.
So that's like the monkey off the back for Toronto. I mean, Tampa took them out the last couple of years, take them out in game 6.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big confidence booster. First round, you're taking out the best team in hockey pretty much.
Yeah.
It's big for the young guys, Matthews, Marner. Key for Riley. I mean, he's been up through the ups and downs, so he's probably excited. I mean, that's like, it's crazy for the team.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then with like Florida coming through, upsetting like the #1 record team, right? They had the #1 record, breaking NHL record, right?
That's
for the most wins.
65 plus, right?
That's
Something
crazy.
Like that.
Was it points or wins? It was both?
It was both.
Wow,
yeah.
that's crazy. And then you get beaten the first round.
Yeah.
And the majority of your team is ready to retire too.
Exactly. Yeah, I saw Bergeron shed a few tears after that loss.
Really?
Yeah, wow. with Marchand. That's tough because they were definitely going for it. I remember at the beginning of the year where they're like, they might what was it? They might blow up the team, try to get Bedard, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they get 65 wins, but now they're bounced in the first round. They should have maybe tanked for Bedard.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Right? Like,
so then now we got a pretty good, crazy wild matchup here, Toronto versus Florida here. So what do you think about this matchup here?
I think it's going to be tight checking. I'm not sure if it'll be high scoring. It is 2-2 right now in this game, but I mean, they're both strong teams. I think it's just going to be pretty much balls to the walls for both these guys. Last whistle. It's going to be the last shot wins this one. I really feel. I feel like it.
Yeah, that's for sure. You think it'll go 7 games?
I'm thinking it'll go 7 games. It's buckled down to the last 8 teams. They all got their superstars. They all got good coaching. All good goalies.
Yeah. Where do you think who weighs the teeter-tot a little bit more?
Honestly, I would have to go with Florida because they did beat that 65 win team and they were a President's Trophy winner last year and they went through the hurt of losing with the amount of points they had. Yeah. But with Toronto, I think there's just such a burden on them that they have to win a Stanley Cup, and I just don't think they're ready yet.
It's almost like the Cowboys thing too.
Oh, fair enough. Like the 2 biggest franchises. Yeah. That's a good.
And there's so much pressure to win a series and win a cup, I guess.
For sure.
Yeah.
Did you? I guess it was Game 6 for Toronto in Tampa. Did you see how crazy like Maple Leaf Square was?
Yeah, it went
for
wild. Right? It was like the Raptors.
All over again, literally.
And that was the Raptors when they're in the finals, bro. This is just the Maple Leafs in the first round.
And that speaks a lot for, I guess, like their franchise in hockey in Canada.
And I think that answered a question when we were in Toronto, when we asked them what sport was the biggest. Yeah. And I think it's hockey.
It has to be. Yeah. I mean, it's been there for 100 plus years now.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's got to be hockey, and they have such a good team.
I mean, they're built. I just still think they're kind of too soft. Like that's why they picked up Schenner, and he's like. Did
you see that stat with Shen during the playoffs against Tampa? He was on for 7 goals for and only 1 goal against the whole series.
Brutal. -6. Yeah.
Not minus.
He was plus
goals for. Like he scored. He was a plus for 7 goals.
Oh.
And only a minus for 1 goal.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, he is one of those guys that logs big minutes, probably playing with Riley, with Matthews and Marner. Yeah. So, and they're not getting scored on a lot. Yeah.
Morgan Riley stepped up that series a lot, right?
He scored some key goals.
He won some games. I think he won the series. He was the MVP of that series for me.
He was playing with 2 black eyes.
He was crazy.
It was crazy what he was doing.
Yeah. So, all right, this series, we'll wrap it up here. Who do you think's going to come out? How many games and what's the outcomes?
So I think I'm gonna have to go Florida 7. I think Barkov's been quiet. I think he'll probably shut down Matthews, maybe put up some points. Kachuk will keep doing his thing. Yeah. How about you?
I'm gonna go opposite. I'm gonna go Toronto in 6.
Yeah, Toronto in 6 again, eh?
Yeah, one more time. I think if they can pull out this game 1, I think they can just gotta pull out 3 more games, and I think they'll be able to win.
Yeah, I mean they got the firepower. Yeah, they're definitely capable. It seems like they're a bit more disciplined, a little better coaching this time around. I mean, I just don't really like Toronto, but
you know what? I'll change my mind. If Florida wins game 1, I think Florida will win the series. Then I think it's
the game one's key for sure.
Especially into the second round. Who's gonna carry the momentum of winning? Right?
Exactly.
All right, so that's our predictions for the first round of the Toronto